Okay, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I am the Gray-Haired Gamer, I am your host, and we are back on Rancho del Arroyo, where we are going to turn a bad hunt into a good hunt. Yesterday, in our last episode, while we did do a lot of good scouting, we did not get many kills. We did manage to scout this lake, at least half of it, where we didn't have too good of luck. We only got one kill and only discovered one zone. We came down to this lake, and we did have some luck here. We discovered 3 whitetail drink zones, but unfortunately we hit those after the drink times were over. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that information and we're going to go reset our time, and we are going to come back and hit these areas during the drink time. Now we can see here they're all the same times, 8:30 to 11:30 in the morning. And what we're going to do is we're going to reset that time and give us a little bit of extra. So we'll probably set it for like 7:30. Give us some time to get up here and hopefully take us some deer today. Now we did get us a perk point. So let's see what we have. We have with our rifles, what do we have unlocked there? Okay, now, here we go. Now we can unlock our long range zero. We, in our past episode, we were able to use short range and medium range, but long range was locked. So now this will unlock long range. So now with our M1, we will be able to take shots up to 300 meters and have that bullet land right in those crosshairs. Let's check our supplies out here. We want to make sure we have enough ammo. Now today we are packing the M1 Garand for our deer, for the bighorn sheep. We are packing our plain Jane spotter binoculars. We have enough levels to unlock the rangefinder scope, the rangefinder binoculars rather, but we're still short of cash. We need $12,000 to unlock those. So we are about 2,000 short. We are packing our 45 Vasquez Air Rifle for the smaller game, such as the Mexican bobcat and pheasant, other smaller animals. And we are also packing our 12 gauge shotgun with buckshot rounds for when we get into thick brush and the animals come up close and personal for those very close range shots. So you can see we have 32 rounds total for the shotgun. That should be fine. We are packing 67 rounds for the air rifle. That should also be fine. And we are packing 45 rounds for the M1. Now I normally like to have a little more ammo than that on me, but since money is a little bit of an issue, we really want to get those rangefinder binoculars. We're not going to buy any more of that right now. We do have our first aid kits. We unlocked that the last episode. So when we run into the giant cacti or animals run into us, we can heal ourselves up. And we also have our Axe body spray, which we should be good to go on that as well. We are packing also 2 calls, our wounded jackrabbit call, which works on the collared peccary, the Mexican bobcat, as well as the coyotes. And we have our good old doe bleat call for the whitetail. So we actually don't need anything out of our... come on, Gunner, get out of the way. We don't need anything from the store there today. So all we need to do is reset the time, get ahead of that drink zone, and we'll head out. Now, when we go to set this time, we have to take into account that we're going to have to walk all the way down here. In this situation, we do not want to take the four-wheeler and risk spooking these guys. And when we get down here, we're going to try to get up here. And then we will decide, depending on how the wind is, whether we want to hunt south to north, or if the wind's going the other direction, we would want to circle around and hunt north to south. We want to keep that wind in our favor. So we want to give us some extra time to make all that happen. And since the drink time starts at 8:30, we want to give us a good hour of game time to get around there. So I think we're actually going to start at about 7 o'clock. Give ourselves a little bit of extra time. Just so in case we have to go north to south, it's a further walk, so we want to give us a little bit extra time for that. So let's set us up for 7 o'clock, 7 a.m., and we will head out. Said yesterday, our last episode was not an exciting episode for as far as kills go, but we did get us a lot of good scouting that we're going to put to use here today. And as I've said before, the scouting and the exploration, the finding of the zones may not be the glamorous part of the hunt, but it is a necessary part of the hunt. And we are going to... Ooh, that one sounded close. We're already hearing... That was a mule deer. Okay. Now, the mule deer are a larger... They look like the whitetails, basically, but they are a bit larger. So we're glad to have the M1 Garand with us today. That is still within its range of animals that it can take and pass all the harvest checks for proper ammo. Okay, so far here the wind is just right in our face, which is what we want. But we have to wait to see when we get down towards the lake shore out at the end of this dirt road, see how it's going, and then we'll decide how we want to hunt those zones we discovered in the last episode. We are hitting a little bit of the, not too bad, a little bit of the famous, there's a Rio Grande turkey. We are hitting a little bit of the now famous Rancho del Arroyo lag. hopefully the developers will get that resolved, that issue fixed here before too much longer. Okay, so while we are seeing a few tracks here and we're hearing a few calls, we're basically going to ignore them. We want to get up to those zones where we know some deer are going to be. When we scouted them out, not only did we find many tramped down areas in each zone, showing that there were a lot of animals that used that zone, but we were also finding many tracks. So we're expecting to see a lot of activity down here. And what was that? And again, the mule deer. They must have their drink zones or traveling times right about now as well. So that's one thing you will find with these maps, that different species of animals can have zones very close to each other, and their schedule of when they use them can be very similar. Okay, so let's look at our map here. Okay, we've made it here to the edge of this road, and we can see that the wind, if we hunt south to north, it's not really going to be in our favor. So we're going to keep on booking up the road and then circle around and come back north to south, so that we can have that wind in our favor. Now this is going to take us a couple moments to run up this road, but that's why we set that time a little extra early. You know, you don't want to head out just as the zones are going into effect. You want to give yourself a little bit of time to get in position. And even though that the zones, in this case for whitetail drink time, start at 8:30, excuse me, you can have a little bit of difference. Doesn't mean that you show up at 8:29 and you're, expect to see 20 deer roll in right at 8:30. That there can be some variation in that. The animals may not get there until like 8:45. See here, we're seeing there's mule deer. We just spooked them. There was a decent buck, and there's another doe. But again, I would say, yeah, they are traveling, so they have a zone around somewhere. They are not really our objective today. We want to see what we can take out of the zones that we discovered yesterday. Basically because the mule deer don't have a great one. Only the whitetail do, so... And what's that? There's another mule deer. They are traveling, so they have a zone apparently down in this valley somewhere, probably an eating zone. That sounds like turkey. Yep, Rio Grande turkey. Which is basically the same thing that you have on Silver Ridge Peaks. So if we go down into these deer zone and we don't have too much luck, we may come down and scout in this area to find where those mule deer were heading. Yeah, they're down in this valley here somewhere. Now, we did leave the four-wheeler behind, just because this road is relatively close to that lake shore, and if we use the four-wheeler, we would spook out everything in those zones. The wind is still against us, but that's okay. We're going to go up here and turn around and go down into the valley there, down to the shore, and hunt with the wind so that we do not have to use our expensive Axe body spray, our scent blocker, the entire time. Now we can take a little peek here and maybe see something. We are still early. It's only 7:25, but you can see we got a bit to walk. So we're probably going to go up to about here on the roadway, and then come circle out and approach this zone from the north. So you can see we got about a half a kilometer to go yet. But that's okay. We gave ourselves a little bit of extra time. We came past this zone and we made a bit of noise running, and we may have spooked a few animals there, but that's okay. By the time we get up around here, these southern ones will have had plenty of time to calm down and come back into their zone. And in fact, at this time, I really doubt there are any deer in that zone yet to spook. And we're hearing turkey everywhere. They are early morning creatures. Silver Ridge, you found them out more in the afternoon. And there's another one. Pick, 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 pick. Done a little bit of wild turkey hunting back in my youth up in PA. We have quite a few. You usually get some pretty nice ones too. I'd say, just my own personal opinion of the maps that are available, the one that reminds me most of home is actually the European map, Hirschenfelten, because of the combination of the open fields and the woods, very, very close to where I grew up in southwest PA. It's a very rural community, a lot of farmers, and also a lot of wooded areas. Even the trees there in Hirschenfelten, and the combination of trees, underbrush, and the stone fences around a lot of the fields are almost exactly like the areas I used to hunt when I was younger back home in PA. Okay, so we are closing in on our waypoint. We're still going to have to do a bit of hiking here yet, but we should have plenty of time to get up and around. Now you can see the wind has shifted a little bit. but still we're going to be just fine with using this north to south technique and working with the wind. Okay, and there the lag is cleared up a little bit, it looks like. Okay, let's take a look here now. We want to come out, we still have almost an hour yet. So we want to make our way up north of this our first target area. And we're just going to, basically we need to take our time. We still have an hour of game time before we can expect to see too much in those zones. So while this won't be specifically like a whitetail grind, it is our main target for today. Mostly, we need to get a little bit of money to buy those rangefinder glasses, binoculars, and also to keep our experience going up. And every whitetail that we take is going to help us with the great one eventually. Oh, there we go, a couple turkey right there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Like I said, we could be shooting them, but we want to focus on those whitetail today. We found those 3 great zones. Extremely active zones. We were just unfortunate that the time of day we came through was just after those zones had ended. We missed the one by literally 10 minutes and caught. And they are making me a very tempting target. We do have the shotgun, but unfortunately, all we have unlocked for the shotgun so far is buckshot. And while the turkey is a bigger bird than, say, like the ringneck or ducks, yeah, I don't think buckshot is going to pass the harvest check. I think that's going to be considered too big of a round. Okay, so we got about 200 meters to go yet. And how we doing? 7:45, so perfect. We got plenty of time. So even if we do make some noise, we're moving to this point right here, and then we're going to come south into this first zone and then continue south to the second and the third. So even if we do make some noise while we're moving around up here, we're going to eventually come and post up here if we're early, and that will give the animals time to calm down again, any that we might have spooked. We don't know what direction really they're going to be approaching from, so we just need to keep our eyes open. Here's a zone here. This looks like a feed zone. And what do we have here? This looks like bunny rabbits. I would guess bunny rabbits from the piles of poop. But let's check it out and see what we find. Yeah, antelope jackrabbit. And wow, there's quite a few of them in here. There's how many animals have been using these zones. Let's see. We examine one here, it'll tell us. Six animals using. Wow, it looks like that's the only one lit up. Let's check this one. Yeah, it looks like 6 animals using these zones. So we will file that away for future hunts when we have the bird shot unlocked for our shotgun, we can come back here and take some bunny rabbits. As well, we'll be set for the turkey then, as well as the ringneck pheasant. It's just with the buckshot, we're not gonna get our full benefit out of those animals. And right now, our main focus, like I said, for today is going to be to take us a couple whitetail, hopefully some decent sized bucks, and get us those range finding binoculars. Again, in our inventory today, we are packing the famous M1 Garand 30-06 round. High penetration, high damage, low recoil, fast reload. So if we can find a couple bucks in beside each other, this rifle will give us a very good chance to take more than one. We are also packing our 45 Vasquez Air Rifle. While considered a smaller rifle, this still has plenty of punch to take down a whitetail as well. Again, being an air rifle, it also has a very low recoil. It does not reload as fast as the M1, but it makes a lot less noise. So with the M1, when you take that first shot, you're going to spook the other animals, but it's quick enough in the reload where you can get off that second shot, sometimes even a third shot before they all boogie. With the air rifle here, you are a lot less likely to spook the other animals. So that gives you the time. That gives you the time to get the reload in and get the second shot off. And then with our third weapon, we are, like I said, we are packing our 12 gauge shotgun. We do, if the opportunity presents itself, if the deer are very, very close, we can take some shots with that, because we do want to build up our score with shotguns so that we can unlock birdshot for the bunnies, for the ringnecks, for the turkey, and hopefully something like a maybe a red dot sight or something like that to help out our shotgun. Okay, let's check our map. Yeah, we are at pretty much at our zone, our waypoint here where we want to be. We still got about a half hour of game time, so we're going to try to just continue making our way. Now we will go stealth mode here, and the wind has shifted on us, so we are we came all this way up north to work with the wind, and then the wind shifted on us. The RNG gods, we can see they're smiling on us today. We do have our axe body spray, as I call it, our scent blocker. But since it only lasts about a half hour of game time, we're going to wait to use that until we're in closer to the zone, or it's closer in time for those zones to go active. So what do we have here? This looks like whitetail. Yep. So there's our first Whitetail Tracks of the day. Without a pile of scat, though, we cannot not be sure how old those tracks are, unfortunately. Okay, since we can see the shore, we want to go ahead and place our waypoint on the actual zone, just to help keep us oriented and know where we want to be scouting here with the binoculars. One important thing to note, that even though the drink zone shows this little icon right in this specific spot, the drink zone can actually be a very, it's going to be the surrounding area as well. It's never just right on the icon. So we want to be alert to animals out as far as like to here or even a bit further. Oh, the big thing we want to be watching for right now are the deer rolling into that zone. They may start to come in. Like I said, the drink zone activates at 8:30, but you could see animals starting to trickle in, travel in, anywhere from a quarter after 8 to like 8:45. So there is variation there. Like I said, you're not gonna get out here at 8:29 and 1 minute later at 8:30 have 30 animals show up. It's not how it works. There's these deer. Now we could take a chance. Man, 3 of them. They must have some zones around here as well. Boy, that'd be nice to find some turkey zones. We could have... Yeah, they're calling. We could have taken a shot at them, but we would have just spooked everything around here. We would have disturbed the deer as they were coming in. And said our focus today is on the whitetail, just so we can start culling some of these herds, managing them, hopefully taking the bucks so we can get those good respawns that will eventually lead us to spawning a great one. Excuse me. They normally take a good bit of time. I've seen people like on Layton, where the original great one was, taking 2,000 to 3,000 just whitetail bucks to spawn the great one. So we're obviously not going to accomplish all that just today, but little by little we will get there. Okay, so we made it down, and there we go. That was a deer grunt. That's our whitetail. You can see the time is 8:15. We are facing this way. He's up over this hill, so he is probably going to be working his way down to this zone. It is also possible that there is another zone that we didn't discover yet up here he could be heading to, but I would guarantee he's heading into a drink zone around here somewhere. Since we are a little bit early for the zones, we can kind of take a little bit of cover and scout. We can maybe see if there's something right there. See, there's our whitetail deer starting to trickle in. There's another one. Yeah, there was another zone right there. So that's now a total of 4. Oh, that's a decent little buck. That's an excellent buck right there. There's only a tier 2. There's that other smaller buck there. Okay, now since we do not have our rangefinder binoculars, we're going to use the waypoint trick to get an approximate distance to that animal. Roughly 170 meters. See, now these guys are coming right down here. They're probably going to walk right out in front of us. But man, I would love to take that one. He's big, he's a beauty. Now we can take the females. Okay, Gunner, sit, buddy. Yeah, we don't need you making any extra noise or running out in front of us while we try to make a shot. Now we can take these does, but it's very, very unlikely that they will respawn as bucks. We want to focus on the bucks. Like this one's a tier 2. He will have a chance to become a tier 3. He will definitely respawn as a tier 2, but he does have a chance to respawn as a tier 3 whitetail. How's our time? See, we're getting right into where the zones are active. And as we could see there, these guys were already trickling into this zone up here before that time. So like I said, there is some leeway. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to slowly sneak our way towards this northern zone. One, to put us in better range, closer range, but also to take us further away from this zone. We don't want to spook all these deer down here to kill one deer up here. So if we can move up and get closer to this zone, we are less likely to get that zone. If we manage to get within like 100 meters, we can also switch over to our air rifle, and then we'll be pretty much guaranteed not to spook the deer at the other zone behind us. Okay, yeah, there's a tier 1 male. We don't have, we're not level 60 yet. We restarted our campaign when we started this stream out for the new players that may have been joining this game, since this game on Xbox at least became free to play with the Ultimate Game Pass membership. So I reset my career so that I could give first-hand illustration and techniques using like the free weapons and the starter weapons. So right now I am not level 60. I do not have all of my perks unlocked. So unfortunately, when we're spotting these guys, it does not give me all the information. But that is pretty much the one we want right there. Where is that? Yet another zone. This is showing us only 100 yards from this zone, but that guy's a lot further out. There may be another zone yet up here, which would be excellent. Okay, buddy, sit. We did unlock our long range zeroing, so now we can take shots up to 100 meters with our air rifle and know that they are going to be dead on target. Now we put that waypoint right here. It was next to that one big deer. We have a little bit of brush in the way, so we can't really see if he's still there or if he moved, if he was the one we saw further on, if he moved his way further north, further up along the shoreline. We are right at the beginning now, 8:35. Yes, the official drink times have kicked in. So we have quite a bit of time here. We can stealth our way in here a bit. Okay, now really not seeing any sign of deer here. I think they did move a little bit further north there. Now if we look at our map, we're here. This other zone is here. We could take shots with the M1 and not really worry about spooking the animals at that second zone. Okay, we have one there. He's got his head down. We can't tell if that's a doe or a buck. We're hearing some footsteps here. What is that? That's whitetail too. That's a doe. There's a nice buck. There's the one we want right there. Boom, right in the chest. Boom, right in the chest. And you can see that air rifle. We put a shot into that first one and it did not even really spook the other ones until we got the second shot in. Okay, good deal. While those may not have been heart shots, being right in the center of that chest there, we are pretty much guaranteed of at least a one lung shot. So now it's time for our buddy Gunner, the Wonder Dog, the tracking machine, to come get to work. Said by using that air rifle, we can guarantee that we did not spook any of these guys down in this zone. That sound does not carry that far. Yeah, there we have blood here. That's showing no organs hit? Oh, wow. Okay, so we still have our waypoint right there. We're going to keep that there. Because we did shoot at a couple deer here. We want to be able to come back. Now, one thing that is not looking too good is our map is still clear. We have not gotten any hunting pressure pop up on the map. So that's basically saying that none of them have died yet. Okay, now when we have our tracks, we did unlock that perk. We got all our points in our tracking knowledge. So now as we examine tracks, it will also... Now that one's got its head down. We shot that one already. That's that one doe. You could tell the way the head was hanging down. That's a wounded one. Okay, we do not really want to be making a crazy amount of noise, because with the deer and us kicking them out of that zone, spooking them out of the zone, they will try to come back. Okay, we're coming, buddy. So we could have them come back. I pretty much guarantee that was where that doe was going. Even though she was shot, she was trying to go back to that zone. Okay, now Gunner is showing us being up here. I'm coming, buddy. We're coming. Okay, we are going to hustle it up here a little bit, just because with three wounded animals, it's going to take us a few moments to track them all down, and we want to get to those other zones as well before our drink times are up. And if we don't get to them all, you know, it's not a big deal. We just have to go back to our hunting outpost and reset the time again. It does cost a little bit of money, $250 to... Man, still no hunting pressure build up. We did not take any of these animals. We didn't get any kills on them. I find that hard to believe. I mean, two that you could see plainly were right in the chest. But we can... Critical position, that means we are very close to an animal and it's possible we could spook it. See, 0 to 25%. Yeah, they're just taking a while to bleed out. But now he says he is tracking prey, not tracking blood. So, yeah, this frickin' deer got all the way down to almost dead and clotted. Wow. Which way did he go? Right there. Yeah, you can see it's got its head down. Well, this time we're not going to putz around. We're going to make sure we put her down. We're far enough away from those zones. We shouldn't have to worry about spooking them. Yeah, we finished her. We would have used the M1 right from the get-go, but like I said, we did not want to spook the animals in the other zone, and you know, in this case, that strategy kind of bit us in the ass, because the air rifle, while it's pretty good, yeah, we had shot her once before. While it is pretty good, it doesn't obviously have the knockdown power that the M1 does. There's another doe. Come on out of the trees there, honey. See, they want to get back to that zone. I gotta wait for my heart rate to slow down here a little bit. We don't have all the points unlocked for the hold breath. Where did you disappear to? Must be down behind this rock. Okay, let's ease on up here. The wind is in our favor, so that's at least one small bonus. I'd like to know where that buck went. Sit down there, Gunner. Okay, there's the doe. And don't worry, we cannot shoot our dog. Not even accidentally. There you are. And there's the buck. Yeah, you're not getting up from them. They are not getting up from that one. As we say, put them down, down on the ground. Take them downtown to Chinatown. And that should be 2 more kills right there. Yeah, nice big blood splatters there. Yeah, we had hit her once before as well. Okay, so where's the buck? We put one right in his chest. Gunner, find us some blood, buddy. We know we hit that buck. He's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah. Now, an air rifle round in the chest, while that might not kill him, a 30-06 in the chest sure will. Now, our goal for today, like I said, the long-term goal is to start culling some of the bucks out of these herds. So we'll hopefully respawn bigger, and eventually, yep, that looks like our deer right there, and eventually respawning into a great one. But also our short-term goal is get us some money. We want to be able to get that rangefinder scope, and we're going to need to restock some ammo. Yeah, there's that buck. Ooh, he's a pretty nice one too. He may be a gold. We'll see. Let's see. Only a bronze. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job, Gunner the Wonder Dog. I think you're gonna get. We're gonna pet you, and maybe even give you a cookie. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get. He's only got 1 heart. There, we got 2 hearts. That'll let him gain experience as a companion a little better. Okay, so now we still have our waypoint there where we originally shot these guys. You can see we tracked them like 400 meters, man. So we're going to head back to that area. 970. Now we got some hunting pressure build up. Where was that coming from? Way over there. Behind us. We're not worried about you. We want to get back to these zones. But one nice thing, see there we had hunting pressure there, as well as here. And what the thing is, with the hunting pressure, it is centered on where you shot the animal. Like here we had hunting pressure here because we shot those animals and they died when we shot them from right here. This hunting pressure means that one of the shots we made originally, that one of those animals died. Where it died, we don't know. So we're going to head back here and see if we can find us some blood. By this time, the other deer that were used in that zone at that time, they might have come back into that zone. So if we go back there and we don't find any other animals any other deer there, we'll have Gunner try to track that blood. But if we do find some deer in there, we're going to kill us a couple more. Okay, 250 meters out, so we can still run a little bit yet. At about 150 meters or so, we want to slow down to a walk. And go stealth. Okay, we are going to go ahead and walk here now since there is a bunch of brush. We don't want to go advertising that we're coming back. The wind is still, again, not in our favor. We're going to go ahead and use some more of our Axe body spray. Okay, $12,200. We did get enough money to unlock our new binoculars. So everything else that we're going to get today is just going to be icing on the cake for more bullets and whatever else we've managed to unlock in the store. Okay, about 130 meters out, we're going to get to the top of this ridge. And then we're going to go full stealth mode. We're going to slow down here a little bit, give it about half the stick, not full speed. That'll also reduce our noise a little bit. Now when we have both points unlocked for our soft feet perk, not a feet F-E-A-T, but soft F-E-E-T, the name of the perk we want to get, and that will reduce the noise that we make when we're moving through trees and brush, especially when we're crouched. When we have that unlocked, we will be able to go full speed pretty much. See, there's one. There's one. Is that a buck? Yeah, that is a buck. Come back. He's literally down by the shore. He's only got the top of his head sticking out. I'd like to be able to... Yeah. Yeah, okay. He's already traveling? Wow. I would love to get a shot in on him. Gunner, critical position. Means we're about to spook something. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I just don't see what we're spooking. Sit down. Sit down, buddy. Sit down, buddy. We're going to get in these trees here. Take cover in this little shrub. Ah, there's something. I'm hearing something jumping around. That's what he was trying to warn us of. That critical position, that's our dog kind of looking out for us, telling us that, hey man, you're about to spook something. And in this case, it was an animal we didn't even know was there. So good boy, Gunner. That's the way to do it. Alright, I think we may have lost this buck here. But we should maybe catch him as he's going down to the next zone. We may have spooked those animals, those deer out of this zone for today. And that's okay, we got a few more to check out. We still have, well, there should still be one blood trail down here where we made our original shots. Oh, there they go running. There they go, 1, 2, 3. But unfortunately, it looked like they were all doe. One may have been a buck, but the ones I could identify were both doe, so we're not gonna piss around chasing after them. That's a buck grunt. That's a buck grunt. And there's one, two. Oh, those are both bucks there. Man, look at them all coming, man. I've never seen groups this big on Layton. Never. And those are both doe there. That's okay. Let them run off. Like I say, if we don't kill them today, we'll kill them tomorrow. And we should still have blood trail for one down here somewhere. And I am still hearing a few footprints. There's something up here. I think it's up in here. Yeah, right there. But it's a buck too. I think it's a buck. Yes, it is. And just one clean shot. Just one clean shot. Yeah, come on out there. Come on out. Come on out a little more. Ah, too high, too high, too high. I got excited. I got the buck fever. I had the buck fever, man. I yanked my shot. But man, yeah, you get those moments when you see them coming out there. You just can't help but get excited. Yeah, a little bit of the buck fever took me. Even though it's been, let's see, 40 years since my first hunt in real life, and you still get that excitement. All right, so we're gonna have Gunner the Wonder Dog here. See if he can pick up any blood of those original shots that we took. Track not found. Okay, Gunner, come on over here. Come on over this way, buddy. Let's see if we can find something over here. Track not found. Okay, that's all good. That's alright. We managed to get us a couple out of there. We know there's probably yet a fifth zone up here, but we want to head down to here. We still have, an hour and a half yet in the official drink zone time. Like I said, there's some variations. It could be up to a half hour afterwards that we catch animals coming out of the zones. So we're going to make our way on down here to zone number 2. We'll probably catch that buck that we just took a shot at. We'll probably find him down here somewhere along the way as well. Okay. Yeah, look right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 already from 200 meters away. Like I said, now we have our long range 0. With our M1, we could take these shots from here. We can take them up to 300 meters and know we're right on. There's a smaller buck there. There's a decent sized buck. I would like to try and close. Man, we got such a good shot from here, though. I think we're going to try and go ahead and take him. Now that's saying 218 there. This is a little bit further. About 250 tops. So yeah, we're going to put it at 300. And we want that one right there. We want to make sure we're on long range. Let's see what kind of sight picture we get. Oh, that works. Didn't hit him? Come on. And man, that whole breath perk. When you don't have that fully unlocked, man, it is a pain in the ass. You got like 3 seconds to get that shot off. Let's see if we... Yeah, we got a kill. See how that hunting pressure popped up already? We got a kill. But we're going to do something a little bit different on this one. The last time, that first zone, we went walking right in. Yeah, there's our dead deer right there. We're going to chill out here for a moment. Especially with the wind blowing that direction. We're going to wait here a moment and see. In fact, right there, they come already starting to come back in. They want to get back in that zone. So we're just going to wait here a minute or two. Pick us out another buck. Gunner, sit, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, right there comes another buck right back in. That's a doe. That's a doe. So, lift your head up, buddy. There we go. Come on, come on. This is not a great sight picture. Boom, that's a hit. He's not going to go far. Say, man, you get a lot of wobble. Yeah, he's probably right down there. And I can't tell if he dropped yet or not just from the hunting pressure. And we could probably have these deer come in a third time yet. And maybe yes, maybe no. Usually the second time you can pretty much be assured they'll come back that second time. But the third time, you know, it's a guess. But if they're dead, they're not going anywhere. Like, we know for sure that one right there is money in the bank. And that second one is also probably money in the bank. It's just how far he went. Yep, see there, he's starting to come back. They want to come back again. And that is a buck right there. See, now it shows him as traveling. And there's another dead buck. So now that they are quote quote traveling, they're probably going to bounce out of here. But there, see, oh yeah, now we got some nice hunting pressure build up there. Not an excessive amount, but some nice ones. That's only minor there. Some minor there. But why I'm kind of glad to see hunting pressure there is because as we add new hunting pressure, we take away old hunting pressure, which means this lake over here, we can see some of this, quite a bit of it actually has disappeared. We know this lake is amazing for deer and a lot of other animals. And also we have this tree stand right here that I'm very excited to do a little bow hunting out of that. So The quicker this disappears, the faster I can come back into this area and kill some more deer. Okay, come on, Gunner. Let's go get our prize here. Let's go get our money. Oh man, you came back again? Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, he's wounded. See, when they have that animation, when they're running with their heads down like that, that means they're fucked up. So yeah, now we've hit the limit for this area. If we take any more deer out of here, in fact, we may have. Yeah, see, that zone is not showing there anymore. We may have fucked ourselves. We may have deleted that zone. But the animals are so scared now to come in this area, they won't come back. They'll find another place to drink. So, while it's inconvenient that we erase this zone, those deer still have to go drink somewhere, okay? They will establish another zone somewhere else on the map. We'll just have to go discover it. So, it's basically an inconvenience rather than a major issue when you delete a zone. Would I have rather not deleted that zone? Yes, I would rather not have deleted that zone. But I got greedy. You know what I mean? I got greedy and I paid for it. But we still have time. We are far enough away from this zone where we should not have spooked any of those guys. So we can still continue on down this shoreline, and we can build up hunting pressure down here. Just we can't take any more in this area. But since we do not want to be just wasting our time while the drink zones are active, we want to step it on out here a little bit. We already spooked the shit out of these guys. Okay, there's one dead buck. There's two dead buck. There's that a doe. There's three dead buck. Okay, we're going to do a little trick, and we're going to let Gunner track, even though obviously we got 1, 2, 3, and probably one up there, 4 dead deer right here. And he did not find any of them? Wow. Okay, this one's actually pretty much a little fella. He may be a bronze at most. Oh, he was a silver. And double lung shot at 215 meters. We still got a double lung shot. And that M1, I should tell you, man, that 30-06 round has got some punch to it. Now there's that is a very nice rack there. What do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 point maybe? And another silver. Now that only hit one lung because it went through the scapula. We hit the shoulder blade and that slowed the bullet down. If we could have snuck in right behind that, that would have also been a double lung hit. Yeah, so we are racking up some rifle XP. That is excellent. And this little one right here, yeah, this was a doe. It was probably in front of one of the other ones, so no trophy for her, but we still get some cash and experience and a little bit of rifle experience. Now, is there one more laying in here? Let's see if Gunner can find something. Oh, Gunner leveled up as a companion. Sweet. And leveled up as a tracker. Wow, awesome. We'll have to check his traits and see if see what level he is. He might be close to getting another. Oh, he's tracking blood. He's tracking blood. All right, we're on it. We got to pick up another kill. Yeah, we're coming, buddy. Right there he is. All right, good deal. Oop, wrong button. Wrong button. Gunner, you need a bath. It looked like he was down in the water there. Oh, look at that. That's a nice wide rack there. That is one thing I haven't really touched on with this game. I mean, I have commented and complimented the designers for how good the animal models are with like the coloring and the texture of the coats, but also the racks. And they do have some very nice variations, wide. Like this is a nice wide rack. There's tall racks, very realistic, and definitely gives you that variation. We only hit him in the scapula. That was why he took a little longer to drop. But we got a bronze out of that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And Gunner is still tracking blood. Man, he's further down the shore here. He is still on to something. Yeah, we're coming, buddy. We're coming. Now, I do want to put a waypoint here. I want to know when we're getting close. We're already close to it, 180 some meters. And yeah, look at that. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 more freaking deer. That is 180, so that's probably about 200 meters. So we can go probably 150. And we're going to pop this one fella right there. He's definitely hit. It'll take him a minute to drop. That's okay. It can take him a minute to drop. What are you doing, Gunner? I thought you were tracking. Thought you were tracking blood, buddy. Huh? What happened? You found poop, no blood, huh? That's okay, buddy. That's alright. We're gonna sneak our way on down here and we'll find you some blood to track. You can be sure of that. Okay, about 150 meters out. We're gonna go full stealth here and gonna crouch. Okay, I'm gonna pop a little more axe. We have made a little bit of cash today. We'll be able to afford to take some more of that. I have said in past episodes, when I have had bad, not I'm gonna say bad hunting days. No day hunting is really bad. But when I've had bad days is when it comes to kills. When I have not had many kills, I have said that, even though we didn't get kills that day, that it would set us up for the future. Okay, well, compared to with yesterday's episode, our last episode, and this episode today, this is definite proof of that. I mean, we had 2 kills, I think, in yesterday's episode, but you can see that it set us up for quite a few kills here today. Yeah, we got hunting pressure in that area. That animal, that buck dropped. From the way it looked, looked like it was a little to the left of the heart, so it may have been a single lung shot, or a possibility of not vital organs. See, they're already coming back in. And that is a doe. So, what time is it? 10:45. Yeah, we can ease our way on down here. Hopefully another buck will come back into that area. If not, then maybe we'll take a doe just for the money. But yes, like I said, you can tell if you didn't catch the last episode, or any of our previous episodes, you can check them out on our YouTube channel, as well as here on Twitch. But yeah, the last episode and this episode definitely shows how the scouting and the exploration set you up for a good hunt in the future. Our bad kill count yesterday definitely made up for it today. Definitely helped out. Yeah, 8 animals in this zone. Wow. So we accidentally deleted a zone, but that's okay. It'll pop up somewhere else, and we'll find that zone too. We found this one. Okay, so there we have. She is still drinking. Oh, what do we got there? There's a buck. Okay, so we're going to use the trick of the last spotted animal showing up on the map to get a distance. Okay, so that's rough. Oh, there's a bigger one right there. Oh, man. Yeah, we're taking you. That's 100 meters. So we want to aim just a hair low. And that should be one dead buck. Yes, it is. And look at them, the rest of them coming out. Holy crap. But man, yeah, well, okay, we're not gonna do like we did the last one. We do not want to delete any more zones, man. Even though it's exciting, and then it's tempting when they're all right out there in front of you, man, to just start blazing away. And, the key, especially with the whitetail, to get the great one, it's herd management, not herd massacre. Like I said, even though it can be very hard sometimes not to just go on, rampage. But yeah, there's our buck right there. The M1 Garand proves itself yet again as to be one of the top 5 rifles in the game. Okay. Oh man, there's deer behind us growling at us. So that could have been some of the deer that we spooked out earlier, coming back, trying to come back into that zone. Yeah, we definitely figured out this is a lake we want to visit again. And we've only scouted out a portion of the shoreline. We have quite a bit more, even though this looks pretty rough over here. But we have quite a bit more to scout out on this lake. We've already discovered, including the one we accidentally erased, we have discovered like 4 or 5 whitetail zones here. There's our deer. There's our buck. Again, another one dropped. Dropped literally right in his tracks. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful racks again. That's a nice curving one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points? Wow, man. You don't see those in Pennsylvania anymore, 12 points. Left lung, right lung. Double lung, 88 meters. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's give us one more shot of our Axe body spray, our scent blocker. And let's check our map here. How we doing on hung pressure? And we really don't want to erase another zone, so I'm going to err on the side of caution and not take any more from here, even though we had this fella growling at us right up over this hillside. Oh, we still have blood. We have blood. Gunner, you know what that means. Go find us our kill, man, because that is that's a lethal shot there. That's vital organ. Right there it is. No. Where is it? Yeah, okay, good boy. Good boy. Another nice buck. What do we got here? Yeah, nice, beautiful. Man, I wish I found racks like this when I was hunting real life. Wow. Single lung hit. We were a little bit high. Little high. Okay, yes, good boy. Good boy. Gunner. Alright, so let's move our waypoint down here. It's 11 o'clock, 11:03 game time. So we still have a little bit of time. Boom. We got 2 doe right there. We got one more zone. Wow. You see that? We just spun 180 degrees. I've been noticing that happening a couple times when you lower like a scope or lower your binoculars, that it spins you around. I hope that doesn't become an issue. But yeah, here we go. There they come in. Okay, let's spot one of these guys so we can use our trick. It'll be so nice to have the rangefinder scope. 175 meters. And we want that fella right there. We are zeroed for 150. So hopefully he comes up. His body's hidden behind that rise. That's a doe. We want him to come on up. Come on up over that little hill. Come on up there, buddy. Now it looks like there's 2 bucks there. But it looks like he's got a doe in front of him. So a little bit of patience. We are hitting a little bit of a lag. Oh, that last one was a total miss. Whoa, that one just jumped in the water. And that's also a buck. Bing. So we took advantage of the lag there a little bit. It gave us a little bit of a fraction of a second extra to get aimed in there. Let's see how we did. Oh yeah, now we got pressured all over the place. Yes, we do, but that's okay. As long as we don't get too much in there that we erase any more zones, we're gold. But I think that's pretty much going to be it for this part of the map today. We'll check our body count here in a moment after we go collect up the latest victims. How we doing on money? 16,000. Excellent. We started today at, let's see, it was 10,800, I believe. And we are at 16.2, so that's 5,800. Almost just under 6,000 for today. And once we gather up these last ones, it'll be a little higher yet. Yeah, we're coming here, Gunner. Alright, we're not going to shoot anything more down here right now. But those guys, those deer were right in here. Do we have us any corpses, any bodies? Or we have to put Gunner to work. Okay, I think Gunner's gonna have to go to work. Or were they down further here? They may have been right down on this hillside. Yeah, I would say it was here from the number of tracks. There's blood, and there's a corpse. Good job, buddy. Another silver, single lung, good deal. Keep going, Gunner. Keep going. We popped a couple of them in here. Go get them. There has to... Equipment unlocked. We unlocked the 4570 lever action with hollow points. That is a fun weapon. And it's got a fair amount of punch too. I used to use the smaller version of that, the famous 30-30 Winchester, when I hunted, just because it was such an excellent short-range brush gun. I mean, it took quite a bit to deflect those rounds when you're in the bushes in the thick underbrush. Found scat. Scat found. We want blood trails, man. Where are they at? We didn't build up that much hunting pressure just from smacking one deer. Let's try up here. Let him search up here. You know, your dog does have a pretty good area that he will examine when it comes to searching for blood, but sometimes, you know, you may have to move around a little bit. I mean, we cracked off 5 shells there. We went through a whole clip. I can't believe we just hit one round. I mean, I know I missed a couple. Maybe we did. Maybe we only hit that one. Okay, yeah. That happens. Okay, but we got another zone, or the rest of this zone's still down here. There could still be deer in the area. Yeah, there's all kind of tracks right there. Wow. Okay, we're getting right to the end of our drink time, which we timed this pretty much perfect, man. We hit this first zone up here. Look, we've already erased this hunting pressure almost. But we managed to hit every zone along this lake shore. Well, at least this part of it. Yeah, nine deer using this zone. But we managed to hit, 1, 2, 3. We hit 4 zones, scattered on probably a kilometer and a half of lake shore, all in one day's drink zone. That is very good. Like I said, we lucked out by having the 4 drink zones right in a row like that, but that was what we were saying in previous episodes about the scouting making for a good hunt in the future. We definitely had a good hunt today, and it all was possible due to the intel, due to the discovery and the exploration of those zones. So don't let those bad days or the low kills discourage you. And keep scouting, keep finding those zones. It does pay off. Let's see if Gunner can maybe find any blood down here. Yeah, because right there's the center of the zone. There could still be... Nope, he didn't find anything. Okay. I'm not going to complain, man. We did a slaughter. We slaughtered us some whitetail today, man, that's for sure. Let's take a look and see how we did. First thing I want to see, man, look at that. We left a trail. We definitely left a trail of corpses along that lake shore. All this new hunting pressure. But let's see how much we have left of old hunting pressure. Yeah, we definitely reduced hunting pressure there. Our first day here, we came up and we had hunting pressure in this area, up here. I mean, we slaughtered animals all the way up along here. Now this was hunting pressure that happened when we did this. We came up this side a separate day, and when we got here, we saw an animal, and we popped it there. So this is newer hunting pressure. All the old hunting pressure, the original, is all gone. This hunting pressure here has lightened up a little bit, so definitely worth it. And let's see, no, we don't want our mission log, we want our codex. So how do we do today? Today is 9:30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 deer in less than an hour and a half of real time. And we managed, looks like possibly 2 golds, 3 golds possibly. It's hard to see the little icon, so 2 or 3 golds, couple silvers, and we had 1 0 trophy rating. That was our female. We only took, no, we took 2 doe, 3 doe. With the 3 with the 0 trophy ratings would have been our does. Even a 191 .5 score on that. Man, excellent day. Almost 17,000 at the end of the day. We started off the day at 10,200. So $6,700. 10 trophies, or 10 kills, good 4 trophies. Excellent day, I think. So with that, we have pretty much come to the end of our trail, and we've come to the end of our whitetail drink time. So I think we're gonna call it a day for this hunt. I am the Gray Hair Gamer, your host. Thanks again for joining us today. If you want to catch up with any past episodes, check us out on the YouTube. And as a new feature, if you liked what you saw and you would like to contribute to the channel, so we can continue to keep bringing you great hunts like this, visit paypal.me/grayhairedgamer, all one word. It's Gray. I know some people spell gray with an E. This is gray with an A, Gray Haired Gamer, and you too can help support the channel. We truly appreciate it. We thank you for joining us, for viewing with us today, for hanging out, and we will catch you next time. So until then, hunter, keep your eyes on that prize, man. You never know where that next time is going to be. Take care. We'll see you again.